Memphis, Tennessee, the destination for the Trailblazers. A powerful frame with an elusive off-the-dribble game. Kevin Porter Jr. has talent to burn, and he's looking to heat up as they get primed for action at the FedEx Forum. Blazers, Grizzlies, coming up next on 2K Sports. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Cade Cunningham.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Mark Williams. Max Strus is out there with Jalen Johnson. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Irving in at the point. Now here's Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Jackson with a screen on Irving. Here's Cunningham. Cashes in the 12-footer. Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
Johnson passes to Brown. Irving against Smith. He got a piece of it. Now here's Cunningham. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Free throw good from Cunningham. Stan, the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
And so he makes both from the line. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Grizzlies. Inside, here's Jackson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
A nice bit of muscle there from Jackson Jr. to get the inside score through contact.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Simons. Here's Irving. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Cunningham passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that length and athleticism to use. Jackson rises up.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Simons outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Jackson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Jackson's got his third basket on the night right there. Blazers trail by 6. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. Portland, third.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Strus the pass to Irving. Johnson on the wing. Outside Strus. Pass to Brown. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's McDaniels. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Here's Brown. He's covered by Simons. Here's Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups. Just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
That free throw good from Irving. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Both free throws good from Irving. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Now here's Smith. 9 points in his last outing. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Simons outside. Williams grabs the board. Blazers trail by 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, it's like Simons has it on a string.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. For Portland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Strus. Back to Irving. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Irving's got 6.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Cunningham against Irving. And it's Cunningham missing. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Brown. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Johnson finds Strus. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
I think as soon as it got to OT, they felt discouraged. They really expected to win that game going away. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Irving, the pass to Strus. Back to Irving. Here he goes. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Grizzlies lead by 8. McDaniels passes to Cunningham. Shot is up. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Portland. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Oh, Williams with the block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Watson comes in for McDaniels, and Castle subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Jackson finds Simons. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Irving, the pass to Lopez. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Five on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jalen Smith.
And Lopez is just so big and long, which puts defenses in a bind and makes them overcommit at times.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Clowney. Here's Castle. Now here's Walker. He's guarded by Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And both free throws good for Walker. Blazers trail by 9. And here's Porter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
Brook Lopez at the line for one.
Free throw drops for Lopez.
You know, Brook Lopez has consistently evolved as a player, adding layer after layer to his game and making himself a threat on both ends.
Here's Wesley. Walker, a screen on Smith. Down low. Another shot. And the layup by Walker. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Porter. Unloads from 13. The shot won't fall. Memphis leading by 8. Outside Watson. Oh, there's the alley.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And here are the Grizzlies now. The Blazers making their last shot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
.133 left in the first. Smith with it. No points so far. Outside Barnes. Lopez, the screen on Walker. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. Grizzlies lead by 8. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Here's Castle. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Porter looks it over. Shoots from 14. Watson with a rebound.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Castle. 14 points for him last game against Chicago.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Line for Memphis. Hustle. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Williams is checked in for Walker. Good on the second one. So it's Portland now. They trail by 11. Outside Porter. Takes a three. Pure from three-point range. Porter's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so it's Memphis finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Now Irving, coming off a 16-point game against Houston.
And he may have posed even more problems with his passing. They had to worry about him as a scorer and a distributor.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Kyrie Irving out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Black in at the 3 spot.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Simons finds Smith. Cunningham outside. Back to Smith. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. And that one misses. Blazers trail by 9. Here's Brown. Pass to Black. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. And Williams punches it home.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Now here's Strus. No made baskets yet. Here's Black. He's covered by Simons. Clock at 6. Tries a 10-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Williams has got the ball here for Memphis. He takes it in. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's Strus. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
McDaniels is checked in for Memphis. And Williams no good on that one. Grizzlies lead by 11. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Indiana Pacers. And then Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
Memphis making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Memphis making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams. Portland in second.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
Walker with a steal. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Simons. Shot clock at 5. Portland with a rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Brown passes to Barnes. And here's Strus. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Pulls up on the wing. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Strus the pass to Brown. Here's Black. He's covered by Simons. With the drive. Outside Strus. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Martin outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Simon's shot is good. Simon's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
Black passes to Strus. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Martin. Williams a screen on Martin to the paint. And Williams punches it home.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Jackson outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Here's Black. No points yet. To the inside. The kick out to Johnson. From deep. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies lead by 9. Here's Juzang. And again, Memphis no good. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Max Strus, 1 shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Pass to Brown. Johnson a screen on Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Black passes to Johnson. Tipped. Martin, left side. From outside the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, looking at Simons' assist numbers, they've skyrocketed over his time in the NBA.
Black passes to Strus. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Clowney, he's checked in for Memphis. Castle comes in for Simons. Smith, he's checked in for Portland. Porter Jr. comes in for Black. Free throw, no good. Grizzlies lead by 9. To the middle. Here's Juzang. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Pass to Williams. Outside Strus. Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Castle. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Watson, he's checked in for Walker. Lopez, he's checked in for Portland. Blazers on D. 9-point game. Here's Castle. Martin outside. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. For 3. And Castle with the 3. Castle's got 6 points.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
And he's going for the lob. Cuts off the pass. Here's Martin. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Wesley, he's checked in for Memphis.
Number 14, Wesley.
Here's Wesley. He's scoreless. Castle for 3. No good there. Blazers trail by 12. Strus finds Smith. Pass to Lopez. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. He has 7.
At the 5 position, Lopez knocking down 3-pointers really helps this team space it.
Here's Castle, covered by Smith. Goes up high for the two-handed slam.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And it's Porter with the ball for Portland. They trail by 11. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Pass to Wesley. And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Strus. Out left to the wing. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Smith, he's checked in for Martin. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Portland. Irving comes in for Strus. Hits both from the stripe.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Porter. Yep, that one goes. Castle's got 10 points in the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Smith outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Peyton Watson.
And I love watching Smith challenge the defense and getting the foul in the process.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he knocks down the first one. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Cunningham's checked in. Smith hits them both. 1:27 left in the second period. Porter against Cunningham. Rebounded by Lopez. Blazers trail by 11. And it's Smith penetrating. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 6.
A crafty finisher. Smith has a variety of ways he can finish a drive.
Up top, Smith. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Cunningham. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
And here is Irving. Launches a 3. On target from range. Irving's got 11 points. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front, up by 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And taking a look at the Trailblazers, they knew they'd be in for a rough start.
And weaving back to the first half of our game, Cade Cunningham showing. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Irving. Jaren Jackson out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Here's Strus. Buries it down low. Strus has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Kate gets going. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, once he gets momentum going towards the rim, Cunningham is hard to veer off course.
Outside Johnson. Irving against Cunningham. Williams a screen on Cunningham. Irving for 3. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Flashing his athleticism on the drive. I like when McDaniels takes initiative on offense.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McDaniels against Strus. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Here's Strus. Irving for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Memphis leading by 12. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Outside Strus. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Smith's got rebound number 8 now.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Simons passes to Jackson. Back to Simons. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Strus against McDaniels. Right side Strus. McDaniels with some nice D.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. Back to Johnson. Pass to Irving. To stop the drought. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Irving. Johnson's got 5 now.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Changes for Memphis. Walker, he's checked in for Jackson. Martin comes in for Simons. And Castle subbed in for Cunningham. And also a switch here for Portland. Black's checked in. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Irving. Smith outside. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3. He's got 7.
A solid distributor. Good to see the rookie Castle finds his open teammates like this.
Pass to Black. Irving looking around. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Smith with it. Pass to Castle. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And these are the guys that continue to come through from the charity stripe. Number 1, Kyrie Irving.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Williams is checked in for McDaniels. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. A 12-point game. Outside, Williams. Pass to Black. Here's Brown. He's guarded by Martin. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Irving. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
First one falls for him. For the Trailblazers, Lopez, he's checked in for Williams, and Harrison Barnes is subbed in for Johnson. Second free throw, no good. Outside, Williams. Pass to Castle. Clock at 6. Smith with a screen on Irving. Second chance effort. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 13 now.
What a statement from Castle tonight, proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come.
And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Lopez. Blazers trail by 11. Here's Black. Irving with it. He's got 11. Driving inside. It's deflected. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Castle. He's got 13. And he bangs it home with one hand.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Now Irving, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Yep, that one's good.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Outside Barnes. And the call will be against Jabari Walker. That's his third foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clowney, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Watson in for Walker. Smith, he's checked in for Portland. Porter Jr. comes in for Irving. Here's Porter. He's got 5. Touch off the glass. Porter's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, big effort from Porter down low, getting past some contact into his shot.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Porter. Inside. Lopez with the steal. Driving in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, nice pass by Smith. I mean, putting his teammate in position to score.
Smith against Williams. Pass to Clowney. Shoots over Lopez. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Memphis, sitting 4th in the conference early on and looking to move into that top tier. And, of course, the Trailblazers, quite a bit of space between these two. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Now here's Porter. He has 7. Pass to Lopez. The 3 from Barnes. Clowney pulls it in.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Wesley, covered by Smith. Here's Juzang. 6 on the shot clock. Williams against Porter. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. On the wing, Porter. Smith outside. Releases. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Memphis leading by 11. 1:14 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Wesley. Deflected. Smith outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
To end the drought. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Smith. Pass to Barnes. Clowney pulls it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Simons.
Wow!
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Barnes. Smith outside.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First team foul. Substitution for your Grizzlies. Jalen McDaniel. Cade Cunningham.
15 seconds left in the third. Simons against Smith. And here's Simons. Up and over Smith. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ending the quarter up 10. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Mark Williams out there with Barnes. Then there's Christian Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Smith in at the 2. To the left side wing. Fires the 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Back to Cunningham. Outside McDaniels. Jackson the screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mark Williams.
And you think back to when McDaniels was drafted. Everyone talked about his potential. Now they're talking about his consistency as a contributor, especially at the defensive end.
Free throw good, McDaniels. Castle's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good for McDaniels. Blazers trail by 9. Irving with it. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Nick Smith. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis. Hustle. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Blazers trail by 11. Smith outside. Outside Irving. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Smith no good. Grizzlies lead by 11. Castle for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Smith outside. Outside, Williams. Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Watson. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Smith outside. Irving against Cunningham. Williams with the screen. Irving for 3. Williams. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Irving against Cunningham. Pulls up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Irving, the pass to Smith. Back to Irving. Launches it. Sinks it from distance.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Here's Castle, covered by Smith. To the inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Blazers trail by 12. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. Black comes in for Smith. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Jackson. Williams passes to Irving. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Castle. Cunningham against Irving. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Castle. Castle's got 4 assists now tonight. Blazers trail by 14. Here's Irving. Over Cunningham. And counted from 12 feet.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Cunningham looking it over Irving, and it's Cunningham missing. Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. The three, man, that one's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 21 points in the game.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Jackson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. understands how to get to the line. Good at using his size to force defenders to compromise.
Junior. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound.
Second personal foul. First team.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
The free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Here's Cunningham. Jackson outside. Back to Cunningham. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Outside Johnson. Back to Irving. Over Cunningham. Portland, no good that time either.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Inside, lets it go. Oh, what a move by Cunningham inside.
Well, that takes real strength on Cunningham's part to just ignore the contact.
Pass to Black. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And here they come. Pushing it up now. It's good. Castle's got 24.
And that nice steal was able to get their break going in a hurry.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team. Shooting for Portland. Ball. Taking
The first one falls.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Strus, he's checked in for Irving. Both good from the line that time. Grizzlies lead by 13. Here's Castle going inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 26 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Strus. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Cunningham. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Outside Johnson. To the middle. Here's Strus. And he banks in the layup.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Jackson outside. Pass to McDaniels.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
Team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Jalen McDaniels. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the Blazers making a change here. Irving's checked in. And he's good on the second. And Irving has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 16. There's the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson with a screen on Irving. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
Irving against Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Strus. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Jackson surveying the D. Back to Cunningham. Over Irving. And Cunningham gets it to go. On the assist by Jackson. Cunningham's got 10 points in the quarter. Blazers trail by 18. Irving, the pass to Williams. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephon Castle.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Anthony Simons, he's checked in for Memphis. Smith hits them both. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Memphis leading by 18. Here's Cunningham. And there it is for him.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Pass to Brown. Now Strus. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
That's on Jalen Smith.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Line for the Trailblazers, Max Strus, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Irving. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Johnson.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Cade Cunningham, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 27 seconds left in the final quarter. The drive by Irving. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen away. Cunningham outside. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's reveal our player of the game, Stephon Castle.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll in this. Early bit of the season, Greg. How important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Fox is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Barrett at the 3. That one drops for him. Poole's got the first basket of the game for New York.
Making a difficult shot look easy. Poole, so tough to guard at
times. Three-pointers off the mark. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Releases from 15. Wembanyama with the rebound. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Johnson kicks to Barrett. The wide open look here for Fox. They get the rebound. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
Wembanyama, a screen on Poole from deep Harden. Here's Wembanyama, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
First team foul.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Free throw good, Fox.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
And Barrett slams it in.
You can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. We know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for R.J. Barrett. He's around 18 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Poole, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Back to Harden. Denver passing it around. Fades away. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far. Poole, the pass to Johnson. Poole with the screen for Johnson. Over to the left wing. Williams against Barrett. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Harden looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
An effective playmaker and the more efficient scorer, Harden continues to be a highly productive player.
Miles McBride's checked in for Jordan Poole. Good on both. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
5 to shoot. Johnson for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Fox. Here's Podziemski. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Harden. The Nuggets with another miss. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Clock at 2. Johnson. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Lakers.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
They get it back. Now, here is Harden. D right on him. Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Tipped away. It's stolen by Duren. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Outside Fox. Barrett wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 3. Podziemski with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And then for New York, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Johnson. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Fox. New York moving it around. Pass to McBride. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Ellis, he's checked in for the Knicks. Free throw good, McBride. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Mann. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Pass to Shepard. Offline with his 3. Knicks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. McBride with the ball. And here is Duren. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. 6 on the shot clock, and the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Now, Mann. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
McBride finds Oubre. Over in the corner, Ellis. Duren a screen. Ellis the pass to Grant. And the 3 off target. The Nuggets trail by 4. Mann with it. For 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
McBride passes to Duren. Now, here's Grant. He started closely. Denver's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Here's Mann, defended by McBride. Mann gets the bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Knicks have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's McBride, defended by Mann. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 5 now. Nuggets trail. Here's Mann. He has 7. And he drives in. Jovic passes to Shepard. Now Mann. There's a screen. Pass to Shepard. Here's Jovic. Defended by Duren. A nice shot by Winslow.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
McBride finds Ellis. There's the lob to Duran. Stolen by Winslow. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Another three for Denver.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. McBride passes to Duran. Grant outside. Got a hand on it. Now Shepard hasn't made one yet. Pass to Jovic. And not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. No good that time. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Denver leading by 5. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Jordan Poole. R.J. Barrett is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Fox. And it's Grant in at the 5 roaming the paint. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Fox against Harden. Fox, no good. Denver's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Knicks trail by 7. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Denver. Williams against Barrett, and the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fox finds Poole. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Man with it. Now guarded by Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. To the inside. Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Tries again. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Barrett kicks to Grant. Over Wembanyama. New York, no good that time either. The Nuggets leading by 11. Harden outside. Floats one. Williams' shot is off. The Knicks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Poole, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Barrett. They need this one. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game. Barrett wants to get better firing off the catch.
Outside Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Pajemski, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. In third, the Knicks.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by, and stolen by Williams. Here's Pajemski. Oh, good on the triple. And so Poole will bring it up for New York. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment is a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. 4 on the shot clock. A shot by Harden, wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 10. Fox dishes to Barrett. The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment for just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
R.J. Barrett. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Fox passes to Barrett. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Williams.
The energy Barrett plays with puts defenders on their heels. He's really good at forcing the opposition's hand.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. It's not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Harden against Poole. Duran a screen. A 3. And that's good. Jordan Poole for 3. Poole's got 5.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Poole against Harden. Pass to Pajemski. Williams looking around. Wembanyama a screen. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Outside, Fox. And he makes good on the layup.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Harden against Poole. Harden the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Harden. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Knicks trail by 8. Now, here's Poole. He had 16 points in the win against Utah.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Podziemski. Denver passing it around. Poole against Harden. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by New York. Duran's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Poole with it. Johnson surveying the floor. Duran sets the screen for Johnson. The kick out to Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Throw good. Fox for the Nuggets. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Trey Murphy. Justice Winslow comes in for Jalen Williams. And Shepard subbed in for James Harden. And then for New York, Oubre is checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Ellison for Jordan Poole. Wembanyama against Duran. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. One falls, so he hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Duran. Duran a screen. From deep, Johnson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oubre against Winslow. McBride passes to Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And we know Oubre's not shot. When he gets in there, he's going to draw fouls against those defenders.
For New York, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
He's off on the second.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
They have not scored as much in the painted area this quarter. Maybe they should go back to that.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. Denver leading by 4. Right wing. Pass to Jovic. Now, Mann for the 3, sinks the 3-pointer. Mann's got 13.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Oubre off the drive. Count that one. Oubre's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
To the paint. Here's Shepard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
The first one falls.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Both shots good from the stripe. Knicks trail by 7. 1:16 left to play here in the half. Johnson, the pass to Duren. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Jovic passes to Man. Off target from three-point range. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
McBride finds Oubre. Duren a screen. Oubre bounce pass. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Shepard with the ball. Traps in the tray. Shepard's got 5 now. And here is Johnson. Pass to McBride. Beyond the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. That'll do it for the first half. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal, to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
For the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Little love going to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another big-time talent hailing from Canada. Has great length for his position, creates matchup nightmares the way I did, the way Kenny sometimes did.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Knicks.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Victor Wembanyama.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Fox. Johnson outside. Duran sets the screen for Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 8 points.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Wembanyama. And Denver again with the bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Williams with the steal. Floats it up for Wembanyama.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Fades back. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
Free throw good, Fox. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Back to Harden. Outside Williams. Wembanyama sets a screen for Williams. Outside for Wembanyama. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duran, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And that one hits back iron. Knicks trail by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Barrett for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Give it up for the Nuggets Fight Squad.
Grant is checked in for New York. Let's take a look at the numbers for R.J. Barrett.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Poole kicks to Barrett. From 11 feet away. And it's Denver with the rebound. Williams passes to Wembanyama. Count the basket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The Nuggets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Free throw no good for Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Pass to Harden. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. Knicks trail by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Poole. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 8.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A pass to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Harden. And they're running. Jumps up. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Duren with a screen on Harden. Poole finds Duren. And Duren slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Harden the pass to Wembanyama. At the top of the key, Williams. Knicks with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Wembanyama, a screen on Grant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Fox. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Look for New York. Kelly Oubre's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Ellis comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jordan Poole. Now Shepard, 5 points in the game. Pass to Post. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Winslow. Lets it go. Knicks with the rebound. McBride with the ball. He's got 5. Screened by Grant. From past the arc. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 8 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Winslow, the pass to Shepard. Here's man, defended by McBride. It's blocked, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Williams, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. From 13 feet, it goes down. 8 points for him.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, DA, you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Knocked loose. Inside. Here's Jovic. No scoring in this one. Here's Mann. The rebound by Grant. Knicks trail by 6. Ellis right side. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Williams for 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ellis left side. Pass to Grant. Duren sets the screen for Grant. And Grant slams it home.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there. Looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Shoots from 12. Duren, and Duren is right there. Duren's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Lets it go from 11. No good that time. Denver leading by 7. Pass to Mann. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the hoop.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Johnson's checked in for Duren. Good on the second free throw. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Grant surveying the D. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple. Grant's got 7 points here in this quarter. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Defensively, it's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Challenge shots. Long rebound. Guards, you got to get to the elbow.
Defense is so important to him, and he's not seeing it from his squad right now.
Lackluster. And you know, Kevin, that's not going to sit well with Coach Tiff.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got R.J. Barrett. Keldon Johnson is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Fox. And it's Oubre in at the two-guard spot. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
He hits the second from the line.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Harden with a screen on Johnson. Back to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Here's Fox. Denver grabs the miss. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the strike.
At the line for Denver, James Harden. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Fox passes to Grant. Oubre, no one around him. Off target from outside. Denver leading by 8. Pass to Harden. Deflects the pass. Here's Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen on Oubre. Podziemski's shot is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Back to Fox, and they get it over Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And that is a crafty move by De'Aaron Fox. He really knows how to get himself to the line.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. A different look for New York. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Grant. And Poole subbed in for Kelly Oubre. And the second free throw, good. Denver leads by 10. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Podziemski, it's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Onside, Barrett. Back to Fox. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Pajemski.
And the first one at the line is good. Pajemski hits them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Duran. Barrett for 3. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Poole against Harden. Benyama with it. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Knicks trail by 16. Outside, Fox. Back to Barrett. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
For 3, Barrett. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
To the middle, here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Barrett finds Duran. Pass to Barrett. Williams with the steal. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Now, here's Poole. Onside, Barrett. Takes it inside, and Barrett slams it in.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Knicks trail by 15. Barrett the pass to Duran. Now Poole. A pass to Fox. The shot's good. 16 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Wembanyama against Duran. Here's Pajemski. Pocket 6. Trying to get open is Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Johnson outside. Over to the wing. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
14th foul. Shooting for New York, De'Aaron Fox. At the line for one.
What's up?
Free throw good, Fox. Denver leading by 12. Harden the pass to Williams. Harden with a screen on Barrett. Back to Harden. Takes a three. And again, Denver no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Duren. Fox deciding where to go with it. The second effort. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Bajemski with it. Barrett covering. And again, Denver no good. Knicks trail by 12. Outside, Fox. The shot from the low post is good. Fox has got 21 in the game.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He knows every possession is critical now.
It's time for the dance jam. Get up and get down. Get ready to see yourself on the screen and show us your moves. Let's go.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! How in the world do you keep him off the glass?
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Duren the pass to Barrett. Johnson left side. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Takes a step back. Three-pointer, Fox drains the three-pointer. Fox has got 24 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Puts up a three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's outside, Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
De'Aaron Fox taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Fox. Hits them both.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Poole against Harden. Inside. It's stolen by Duren. Pass to Barrett. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Fade away. That misses off the backboard. And it's Fox with the ball for the Knicks. Barrett kicks to Fox.
And for a player of his size, Fox is not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Fox. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Nuggets. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Williams against Barrett. And Williams, here we go. Here's Podziemski. Can't hit from in close. New York's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Duren. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at it, get to the rack.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
44 seconds left in the game. Podziemski, and he gets the bucket. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Harden finds Williams. From deep three-point territory, Duren pulls it in. Now the Knicks with it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
So we see Denver get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. James, you had it going. How confident were you all offensively?
I'm just trying to do whatever it takes to win. Like, honestly, if I got to score a lot of points tonight, teammates were making shots, they were playing hard. It was a great team effort. Whatever the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
Everyone was clicking tonight, man, and it showed. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.